sa yegunsa. The do why you misa. Oh my God, about the rap about Ibrahim to Saboko. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana. 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 You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana.
So that's the rap doctor there, Ochame Kwame. Senior, good morning.
Good morning.
So how do you become a linguist and a doctor at the same time? I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
That's what happens when your lyrics become therapeutic. Exactly. So once the lyrics are healing, then you have become the lyrical doctor.
Charlie, you get more. My guest today on the Super Morning Show is the rap doctor Ochame Kwame. You're hearing his brand new single Made in Ghana in the background. Beautiful song by All Standards featuring Kitty, and we'll be talking to him about that expression made in Ghana. It means a bit more to us now. It's going to mean a lot to us on Thursday, and I'll be telling you about that in a moment. But the Law Faculty of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, will on Thursday, November 1, 2018, hold a lecture in honor of its immediate past dean, Mr. Ernest Kofi Abochi. Good morning, Mr. Abochi. Hope all is well. The annual lecture will have Dr. Dominic Ayine, a former Deputy Attorney General of Ghana, speaking on the topic Law and Democracy in Ghana, the Fourth Republic in Perspective. It will also have a former commissioner of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, SHRAJ, Justice Emil Short, chairing the function. It starts at 4 p.m. at the Daniel Macaulay Moot Courtroom at the GIMPA Law Faculty. Ernest Kofi Abochi was acting dean of the Law Faculty and subsequently became dean. He served in these capacities for 5 years. Mr. Abochi was on Newsfile last Saturday, and he really gave us a lot of insights. Good morning, Mr. Abochi. Thanks for all the support. Text messages are brought to you by Afrodan in Backlands last year lifetime Glyco Travel Insurance Policy. We cushion you for life. Afrodan is offering you today the most comfortable chair in the world, the Nightingale Extreme Comfort Chair, with over 10 thoughtfully engineered features, especially customized for your health and comfort. Working has never had us this good. So go to Afrodan on the first floor of the Swansea Shopping Arcade and feel this chair. You will be amazed. So good morning, Mr. Ochame Doctor.
Good morning.
Great to have you here,
Charlie. Good to have you here.
Great. So this song, it has high life. It has a bit of the hip hop roots we know you for. It seems to be that's Mr. Versatile thing that we're talking about. Tell us about it.
So I returned from I went to live in the US from 1999 to 2003, and when I came back, I saw Ghana more beautiful than I had seen it. Not to say something had changed, but my perception had changed. So I saw Ghana from the same way tourists see it. I saw earth. I saw good people. I saw melanin. I saw hungry children in villages that will give you a $1 million smile. I saw people trying. I saw entrepreneurship. And then I realized that I've been lost all this while. So this is my conscious moment. This is my awakening that I'm from a great place of great, kinsmen, great. And from that day, I saw that it was important for me to clothe myself in kente, in print, in batik. I saw that it was important for me to speak my language. It was important for me to share my cultural experiences because it is with that I can now be placed in the world properly. So from that time, I have always been on the tangent of put more Made in Ghana in my videos, find beautiful women, wear it, encourage people, hold on to the values, bring up, the whole thing. Okay. And I thought that 21 years in my career, it is time for me to do a whole album called Made in Ghana.
Wow.
That seeks to bring the cultural diversity and unity on my album. So on this album, I've done songs with Kitty. I've done songs with Kel Songs and Aisem representing Western region. That sounds like Western region high life. I've done songs that sounds like Eastern region. I've done songs with Iweala that represents Wa. Done song with Atongo that represents Boga.
So you took us across the country.
So when you listen to the whole album, you are going to feel Ghana from a sonic experience. And when I did the thing from the point of view that it is time for us to sell our Ghana, and until the glass is full, it will not spill over. So young people trying to sell kente, making bow ties, making bags, it is important for us Ghanaians to support it at the trade level. So I did this album with the idea of building national pride and improving trade.
And when you were doing this, you had no idea that Joy Prime was cooking up this entire project.
I didn't have an idea. I had heard that so Ministry of Trade and Multimedia Group have an MIG, something that they do.
Yeah.
But I had never been a part of it. But after I finished the album and I started my social media and media promotions, we realized that the same thing is going on.
The two powers have combined.
Exactly. So why don't we go and merge our forces together and keep pushing, because this is a difficult thing to do.
Of course. Gladys is here. Gladys is with Joy Prime. Charlie, how be?
Oh, okay, well done.
And this morning.
How are you two now?
Me and day for you. So it's great to have you here. And on Thursday, the Made in Ghana Fair begins at Junction Mall.
Sure.
And really, what brought about this entire idea for us as a group?
Okay, so at Joy Prime, we believe in also making sure that we customize Ghana. We are proud Ghanaians. And so that is what we've been doing the past 3 years. This will actually be the 3rd edition. And, we say that we branded Ghana for global export. Ghanaians are doing very exciting stuff, amazing stuff. I mean, take it from cosmetic products to food items to paints to
cars,
medicines, cars,
good music,
gadgets, and quality good music. So I mean, we see the need to let the world know about what Ghana has now, and the best way we can do so is to assemble them at a one-stop place and invite the world to come and see that Ghana now we have things that you don't have to travel outside to see. You can get it right here. And so that is the whole essence. And so on the 1st of November, which is just this Thursday, we are doing the grand opening. And we telling everybody that come and be proud as Ghanaian. Don't be shy to display what you have as culture as Ghanaian. And once we do the opening, the fair is opened to everybody. We actually will open from 10. However, you can watch us live on Joy Prime at 11 a.m. And once you come to the fair, it is free. You don't have to pay to be part of anything. On the second day, which is the 2nd, or the Friday, after all said and done during the day, we saying that wind it down with a jam. And so we have the Friday jam, and we have an in-house Hits FM and presenters and DJs, coming to make sure that everybody has a good jam on the Friday with Made in Ghana songs. And then Saturday, Ochiame, the Made in Ghana album he also has a track called Made in Ghana. And the whole campaign Made in Ghana, we can't just overlook it. And so joining the two brands together to tell the world that we have quality music, come on Saturday to enjoy that one as well. And we have our presenters catwalking on this runway in Made in Ghana outfits designed by Ghanaians.
Wow.
And so it's a solid Made in Ghana combination we're doing on the Saturday, fashion and music, where Ochiame Kwame is headlining. And then on Sunday, we wind it down with cooking competition by our presenters, and their fans get to tell them you're a good cook or not. And Ochiame has already promised that he's going to do something sumptuous Made in Ghana by himself. And so the Sunday is the cooking competition. And so that's the whole activity planned out for the Made in Ghana.
Because I was just about to tell you, Ochiame, that I'm sorry, I love your music, but the Saturday cooking competition will be my favorite. So the Sunday cooking.
Yes. You like food, eh?
Oh, that's a food. No, food likes me. Do you understand? it's a mutual understanding. But it sounds like such a great lineup of events that we have, from Thursday's launch to Friday's jam to Saturday's concert and fashion show with you, Ochiame Kwame, and of course the cooking competition on Sunday. Why is it important for you, Ochiame, to be a part of an event like this?
For me, I think that I've done so many things, but the one that really touches my core is to see Ghana grow. And as a musician who is also in development, I think this is it. I think that when we as a people decide to wear Made in Ghana clothes and buy the bangles and and take our petrol and, support our banks. When we do that, all our cousins will be employed.
Of course.
If not us. And once that is happening, we will stop importing. We will eat the made in Ghana rice. And once that happens, that $1 billion that we use to import rice from Asia can build 10 hospitals in places people have never had hospitals before. So I think that the made in Ghana thing is not something that should happen a month or a year. Or I think that from now, the whole brand Ghana agenda should be focused on made in Ghana. And
Of
so
course.
I think it is the most important thing for any Ghanaian to do, for any radio station to do, for any newspaper to do. I think we need to make a conscious effort, like Nkrumah said in Conscientism, to place Ghanaian first. So it is even beyond me. Plus, when I bring it down to music, our music is beautiful.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Our
Of course.
music
Of
is
course.
amazing. When you hear the ringing congas and the horns and the chords and the guitars, Ghanaian music is beautiful. And the whole idea of let us bring Ghana up, I mean, everything must come up. I mean, we need to get to a point that when a young man is on social media and is about to write something bad about a Ghanaian leader or about Ghana, you're taking a picture of a gutter in your neighborhood to post on social media to discredit the government. You feel that you are doing this to discredit yourself.
So
And-
we must project a positive images of our country.
Of our country, especially on social media where the world is paying
Exactly.
attention. Because when you go to places like New York and London, you can find rats, but no one sees that on CNN. So it is important that we build national pride to the point that we know that this is Yedieni. We need to
Of
protect
course,
it.
of
And
course.
I will not stop. I'll use my music, my speeches, my social media collaborations. I'll use every ounce in my blood to
To
push
do
this
that.
angle.
Wow. I felt like I was listening to a reincarnation of Nkrumah there at the moment. Ochame Kwame, the rap doctor there. He is the official icon for the Made in Ghana Fair, the Joy Prime Made in Ghana Fair. You want to join us on Thursday at 10 a.m. at Junction Mall in Accra, and we will be continuing from Thursday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highlights of the event will be the jam on Friday night, the fashion show, and Ochame Kwame concert on Saturday evening, and the cooking competition featuring Ochame Kwame on Sunday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Can I just quickly say thank you to our sponsors, if it's permitted?
Yes,
Just very
yes,
quickly.
yes.
So,
In a minute.
Susie Herbal. Can I go ahead? Okay, so Susie Herbal, Virgin Pot Cosmetics, Olive Paints, Juicy Fashion Limited, Awokomi, Coco Ken, Kaiser Apple, Power Health Products, Inkulenu Industries Limited, Piano Bar, SokoCenter.com, SBC Beverages Ghana Limited, We Naturals, Koba, Capital O2 Limited, Team Hits FM, Team Joy Prime, and Turel Dennis Gorgeous.
And I'm glad to say that all the brands you're mentioning are indigenous Ghanaian
They are
brands,
indigenous Ghanaian
made in
brands,
Ghana
yeah.
for Ghana brands.
Yes, and then again,
That's heavy.
we're throwing out a challenge to the public that we're doing the Made in Ghana song challenge. So just WhatsApp or just send it to the Joy Prime Official on Facebook and on Instagram, and then the best will win something.
So you have to
exciting for
record
Channel.
yourself singing.
Singing a part
Sing
of the
it,
song.
a part
Singing
of
a part of the
yeah.
song.
You can actually sing full for a very gorgeous price.
Okay. I think I'm going to try recording myself in a few minutes. Thanks, guys, for joining us once again. Have a
Nice,
great
nice,
day.
Thank you too.
All right.
So that was Ochame Kwame and Gladys from Multi TV joining us this morning to tell us about the Made in Ghana Fair. We'll take these important messages when we come back. There's a slew of messages here that we'll try and go through.